everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of our Farming Simulator 25 series we have going on the channel, our expansion series. Today I'm going to show you a bunch of work we've been doing on upgrades on the team as a train comes by in the background. We got a lot of trainage over here. Trainage and school buses trying to run me off the road. Anyway, let's show you the moves we made.
You know what to do. Hit the sub button.
I don't remember if you guys remember me picking up this tractor or not, but we have it. Jumped for joy here. We have done a huge amount of stuff over here. We moved our sheep and goat barns, sold them, moved all the animals over here, and rebuilt this section. And we put us a storage building over there. So in our goat barn, our goats have been breeding. And our sheep have been breeding. We've been letting them build up their own little flocks here. I don't know why that is not highlighted. Oh, I know why. I need to turn my stuff back on here. There we go. All right. I need to mow. I've been mowing like crazy, baling like crazy. All right, we got 78. I think we started with 47. We moved them over here. So there's that. Built this nice little walk/roadway here. We built up another storage bin over here, which has, for some reason, a lot of single pallets of goat milk. I don't know why it does that, but we got 19 total pallets of wool and goat milk. I did sell some along the way to help with some of this stuff. The sheep are ahead of the game here. We have, oh, let's see, 162 of 163 sheep. They use a lot of food. We have a new operation over here on our first area. We bought us a semi and a tanker. We got 4 of the new greenhouses built. Eventually they will replace all these over here. We've mowed and baled this several times and added them to the buildings across the way. Looks like I need to do a little plowing over here. We've rebuilt a lot of these trailers and finally figured out auto load. I was having a lot of trouble with that, so you guys who had to mess with that, you know what I'm talking about. Got a couple tractors, bought this one used, fixed it up. So we'll keep this tanker because we eventually plan on getting into cows. I'll show you my plans over here. We're still doing silage. We're empty right now. I just sold it all in January. We've been mowing, letting it sit, until we got tons and tons of stuff. So we about got our pallet shed over here. It's stuffed full of hay. We got 229 of 250 bales in there. We changed our color pattern over on this farm to purple and yellow for our trailers so we keep them straight. This field over here, we've been baling out, or we've been picking up for silage. Over here is where my cattle operation is going to end up. We're going to build a nice big cattle area over here at some point. But you can see we're letting the grass pile up. We'll be putting all this into silage along with that side field. Today's adventure, we're going to buy this field right here. It's got sorghum on it, but this is going to be our main silage field after we buy it. We've been saving up money to pick it up. So we'll transition this to silage, to grass. This field over here will eventually be a cattle area. We'll keep working our sheep and goats over here. And then back in this farm here, we'll greenhouse and bale. Should have a tractor over on the other place, I thought, here. Right here. This is strictly for bales. We get about 60 to 80 bales every third mow over here, so it's quite a progress. But this, for you guys that have been watching the series the whole time, this is all cleared out trees over here, so this field's been a pain in the ass, to be honest. We bought another mower, so we have 3 of these mowers now, so we're mowing all over the place. We got another one of these tractors. We bought a couple of them on payments, and the rest we bought outright. These apple trees don't seem to be doing nothing. Here's our other trailers we got. This one I built as a test one. I'll probably trade it in. This one we're using to haul all of our milk and wool with. I'm about had a brain fart there. So that's what our deal is here. Make sure you guys hit that sub button if you haven't subbed already. I'd really appreciate it. We've got a lot of fun editing stuff we're going to be doing over here. I've been working on it in the background. Just haven't had the time to really implement it yet, but it's going to be fun. Make sure you comment. The secret word today is going to be expansion. Put expansion in the comment section someday along the line. I'm going to be picking some videos, and if this one is one of them and you've commented the word, you'll get a chance to win whatever prize we're having that day. So let's go ahead and get over to our map.
Approximately 10 hours later.
14 here is 229,000. We have 292,000. Today's the day we're going to buy it. So there's our newest expansion. So we own from this corner here all the way over to here. Now this is our whole section here. I think I can highlight that somehow. Not that way I can't. Okay. There's our section. Okay, so this is all our land. So far we've expanded from over here. We came down, bought this section, cleared all the trees, made this field, made a field here, which is now going to be housing for our sheep and goats. We've made this little field here and this one, and now we own this one. This 14 will be silage. 15, this is going to be a nice big cattle area by the time we get done developing that. Our cattle yards are right here. And I think the next move that we're going to build up for is to buy 41 over here and clear the trees and then move on to 42. This is going to be quite a project because this land here is 24.79 acres, is $300,972. So it's going to be quite the undertaking there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go back to our land over here. Come next episode, I'll have all this tilled up over here, or all planted with grass. We'll cultivate the whole thing. Plant grass over here. Maybe pick up some new stuff. Let's keep working on our greenhouses and see what it takes to do cattle over here. In fact, let's look at that real quick before we get out of here. Got a lot of grass sitting over here. I was thinking the animals were in this one. Do I keep missing it? Alright, this one, there we go. We want construction though. Eventually I'll figure this out. There we go. I was looking for the animals over here. So if we go cows, we're going to be talking some serious money. So I didn't want horses. We'll save up just out of curiosity. This holds 96. This is 99. Let's see what this would look like over here. I don't even know if I can build it over here because of the edge of the map crap. So this may not work out the way I wanted it to. Don't look like I can build anything over here, so that's probably going to stay a field. This building is humongous. We may have to lay it out somewhere else there, so we're going to have the lengthage here. Oh, it's not enough money. It's not that it doesn't fit. Okay. Not enough money. So, well, we'll have to figure out what all access points we need. Probably something along the lines of this at an angle here. And then we'll build out the whole area will be cattle pen. So that's the future there. And over here will be greenhouse galore. I'll probably extend this field at some point, or we'll build some other stuff over here. Eventually, I'm going to move my house over to the other farmstead and all that good stuff, man. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments. I know some of you I've talked to are just curious about the game. Make sure you try it out. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of work, but it's pretty fun. I appreciate you guys stopping by. These videos are going to get better and better. Check out my other content. We'll catch you guys on the next one.